There we go. Rolling thunder. Alright guys, what is going on? Fly here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the dev server 1.59. What we're going to be doing today in today's video is that we're going to be taking the patch notes starting from the top and working our way all the way to the bottom, checking out and testing out all of the new vehicles that are going to be added in the next patch. So let's go ahead and get started. Now we're starting with USA, not because I'm from there, that's just the way it is. USA is number one, new number one, I'm just kidding. In the patch notes, number one. All right, so first up, we have the T29. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're not an airplane, you're a tank. So this is going to be a pretty long video. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, whoa, okay. T29, it's in a bundle. Okay, so let's go to preview. Let's check this bad boy out. Here is the T29 heavy tank. Look at this cannon. This is a 105 millimeter T5E2 cannon. Now, in the gaming community, the T29 is known as a hold-down beast or a moderately good hold-down tank. So let's check out its armor. Lower glacis, upper glacis. Now, let's look at this mantlet. All right, so we have 203 millimeters, 200 millimeter mantlet, pretty damn strong. 6.7 battle rating though. Let's see if the other armor on the mantlet adds up. The top one is 305. This one right here is 50 on the outskirts of the mantlet. Working our way inside, we have 178. But if I'm looking at this correctly, it looks like all you have to go through is 203 millimeters. And at 6.7, you're going to be versing a 7.7 tanks potentially. So they have heat fin stabilized. So they'll be able to go right through there 200 millimeters over its penetration value. So not really sure about that BR. Let's just check out its cannon. Actually, just look inside of it real quick. God, that thing is loaded to the teeth with ammunition. Now over here we have a radiator. Now it looks like we have the warhead and then the charge itself. So the warhead goes in first and then the charge goes up. So this thing might have a long reload. Let's go to the modifications here. 105 millimeter. Oh, wait a second. This is the same gun as the T95 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, this one has a T5E1. Okay, the T29 has the T5E2. So this penetration value it has is 258 with the armored piercing ballistic cap. And this one has 315. Now you gotta keep in mind that the APCR might have a lot more penetration, but the armored piercing cap ballistic cap is very good at dealing with sloped targets. So it'd be kind of cool to see if I can test out if I can shoot through the upper glacis of a T44, because this one would easily bounce. So let's go ahead and take it out in a test drive real quick. All right, here we are. Look at these big old, jeez, man, those are some big old antennas. All right, so let's see this thing's reload rate. Fire one. Not the worst reload, but with the, with the T5 gun in War Thunder, the T95 has a slow reload, and this one does as well. That is a slow reload. Now I'm trying to figure out how we would play the T29, because bringing it into an urban environment, your upper and lower glacis are pretty much always exposed. Look how wide those tracks are. Holy crap. Because how you really want to play... Oh, wait. We have... Oh, my God. We got... Is that 350 cals? Holy crap, man. Wait, did we miss something? Okay, yeah. Here's a Panther right here. We can't shoot at the 44 just with this test drive. What was I trying to say? How I think you need to play this tank is because that shitty upper and lower glacis is at range and find a hold down position. So like on Poland, you wouldn't go into the center of the map. You would go more to the outskirts around B and kind of camp that windmill area. Okay, let's try for the upper glacis. Goes right through. Now that's 3 inches of armor I believe the Panther has. Very powerful gun, and that armored piercing cap ballistic cap is really good at dealing with slopes. Okay, on to the Tigray. Good speed though for such a heavy tank. I just love those 350 cows. Good riddance, man. Okay, here's the Tiger. Able to go through. Now the driver absorbed all the shrapnel. Let's try that again more in the center of the tank. Okay, on the reload. Fire one. It is not shrapneling at all through this upper plate of the Tiger. That's a lot of armor to go through, man. I would think this shell would start to shrapnel. Okay, let's try for this right side over here. No penetration right there. There might be a bug in the way this ammo works, or I just don't understand the armored piercing cap, ballistic cap like I thought I did. Yeah, it doesn't want to really shrapnel at all. Maybe because with that Panther's front armor, it was able to go right through and then shrapnel. All right, we got a Yag Tiger right here. Let's go for his ammo. Pretty good turret rotation with such a heavy gosh darn turret. All right, let's go for that ammunition. Little bit above or a little bit below it. Now this is at this shot right here, I don't think we should shrapnel that much just because there's not that much armor to go through. Okay, detonation right there, beautiful. Look at that thing cook off. Those are some new animations right there. Look at that. That was pretty neat. All right, let's get back to the hangar. Next up is the Sheridan. We already checked that out in the ATGM video, so I'm not really going to spend too much time on it. Oh, we got a 5 times off. Look at that. So here it is. I'll just preview it for you guys real quick. Now, the scariest thing is if a round gets in here, man, you have to be dead. Look at all this ammunition. Then we have fuel. God, this thing is a death trap. Look how big the fuel tanks are. You have to set this thing on fire, if not completely destroy it if you penetrate it from the sides. Okay, next up is the M48A1. Okay, so a Patton 3 90mm gun. Let's look at it real quick. Now it kind of looks like the M60, but it doesn't have the 105mm L7A2. Let me just confirm that. L7, oh, it's M68 cannon. Okay, but it kind of has the same resemblance as the L7A2. Now let's check its penetration out. So 90mm gun, we have the fin. Okay, so this gun's gonna act. Let's just make sure this is the same exact gun as the M47. This gun is, where is it? Okay, M41 cannon, M36 cannon. So we had 320mm of penetration with the heat fin stabilized. What it is in here? 320. So this tank will act just like the M47 in terms of penetration. Just confirm that one more time, yeah. So a very easy tank to play with penetrating tanks will go up against at its BR. So 7.7 with the M47. So a slower tank that you'll get with the M48A1, but with a little bit more armor as well. All right, next up is the LVT-A1. So this is amphibious tank. Now I don't know. We got to go far with this thing. So this is a reserve tank. It has a 37mm cannon in front, and it's able to go into the water and out of the water. Oh my gosh. It kind of reminds me of the alligator that was designed for the Pacific Theater invasions of islands. Now, can we use these back gunners at all? That is the most ridiculous concept in War Thunder right now. These things might come in handy, but not that much. And they can't rotate over too much to the left or right side, which kind of sucks. A pretty quick reserve tank, just a huge target. Let's check what's inside of it. Okay, we got a driver and a, don't know who that guy is over there. There's no machine gun right there, but we got 2 guys in the front, maybe a driver and a coffee maker, and then we got a reloader, a gunner, commander, and then, God, this thing's got a lot of crew on board. Now, I wonder if You shoot out everyone inside of the tank. Will these two guys from the rear fill in? And will they disappear when they do so? So we're going to be heading over to the water. Just give me a second to get over there. Okay, so we're about to be a boat here. Now with the PT-76, when that was added, it did not float. So let's just see if this one does. I saw it on stream yesterday working, but let's see if that carried over onto this dev server. Oh, beautiful. Now how does this one propel itself? Looks like the tracks are able to... I don't know. I don't see... Do the tracks... Wow, the tracks of this thing is able to propel this LVT up to 8 kilometers an hour. And... No way, man. Look at that. They do have some grooves, and yet those would track water pretty well. Now, a custom battle that I'm thinking of right now is the LVT versus the PT-76. Because the PT-76... really doesn't have that much armor, so it would be a good fight. And then again, everyone, well, not everyone, a lot of people have the PT-76 right now, and everybody will have the LVT. Now all we need are some infantry, man. All we need are infantry. Storming the beach, crew gets out. I know this version doesn't really have that many slots for crew, but still, you get the point. And there goes the gun. Now we do have a front machine gunner. It's coaxial as well. All right, next we have the B-18, the Bolo, which is a pretty unique, should be a pretty low tier bomber. Let's check it out here. B-8, oh, this is it? Yeah, okay, there we go. Kind of has the same look as the B, well, not the same look, but probably gave some inspiration to the B-25. Okay, preview. Won't take it on a test flight because we kind of know what it's going to do. Ooh, that thing is old school. Now we got a 30 cal right there. We have 3 turrets, 3 30 cal turrets, 7.62 millimeter machine guns. We got one in front, one on the top, and do we have one in the bottom here? Let's just go X-ray real quick. Yeah, we got one guy. This guy always has the worst job down here, man. Now, what's the bomb load we have for this? Ooh, good riddance. 2,000 pound bomb load for battle rating 2.0. That's pretty good. You can carry 4 500 pound bombs, 8 250s. That is not bad for Air RB. Okay, next up we have the P61. That one has a cockpit added to the game. So where's our 61 at? Test flight. Now this one I cannot wait for this to be added. Put the VR, you feel like you're in an Apache helicopter almost. All right, into the cockpit. Oh, and they extend like that. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Now all we need to have added is what do you want to call it? Like have your friends be able to hop in, because imagine your friend being able to backgun for you. But with that said, you know, I think War Thunder needs to fix some stuff before adding that stuff to encourage more players to join the game to be able to fill all the crew positions in bombers and other things that allow it. So here is again the cockpit for the P61. Gorgeous, man. All right, now we're on to USSR. We have the IT-1 first up. This is the missile tank I took out earlier. Here's the preview of it. 500 millimeters of penetration with the 3M7 Drakon. Now the cool thing about this missile is that it like comes out in like a sabot or a shoe, and then it, you know, throws all that stuff away, extends the fins, and you're ready to fire. Then once you're done firing, it'll go back in here and grab another missile. I'll show you where they're at. Look at that, man. So if you ever come up against this thing, shoot it right here. And if you have the penetration to go through 200 millimeters of penetration or armor, shoot right here, because look at the ammunition right there. Okay, so we're on to the ASU 57 millimeter. Let's preview this thing. Now that is a light tank, dude. I'll tell you that right now. I bet this thing has no armor whatsoever. Wow, machine guns can kick this thing's ass. 50 cals, maybe even 30 cals. I don't know about that, but 50 cals can easily go through this thing. It is quick, 51 kilometers an hour. Let's check out its gun. Shoots a 57 millimeter. Wow, 142, 128. APCR, almost 200 millimeters. Battle rating 4.3. So how you'll probably use this tank is just get into the most hidden position possible, so you will never get engaged. Now let's see if that 57 millimeter is the same as the ZIS 30 at 2.7. ZIS 30, almost there, man, almost there. So you have like a battle rating 2.7 gun on a vehicle that is at 4.3. So I don't know how many people will like that. But next we have the ASU 85. Let's preview this bad boy. Now that thing, dude, this tank looks cool, man. I really like the way this tank looks, and it looks like it might have the same chassis as the PT-76. It might be a little bit different, but it definitely reminds me of that. Now let's check out its gun. 85 millimeter, 230 millimeters penetration. It has a heat fin stabilized. Holy crap, 380 millimeters penetration. This might be the first 85 millimeter heat fin stabilized in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Battle rating 6.7. So, wow. This thing can go up against Tigers. Holy shit. Don't know if I really like that. I wouldn't mind this at 7.0. Oh, wait. Let's check out his armor. It shouldn't really have any. No, that's some armor. That's, you know, well, it depends on how big the shell is, but a 60-degree slope, I mean, if you have 200 millimeter penetration, it might be able to bounce there. Holy crap. This, it looks like it has some infrared or maybe headlights on top. Top speed is 49 kilometers an hour, so a very fast tank for its BR. Man, I don't know about that BR though, man. I wouldn't, you know, 7.0, I think. All right, next up is the KV2 ZIS-6. Now we gotta locate this thing first. KV2, not there. It's probably, oh, it's premium. I forgot. Okay, so it's a ZIS-6. So this thing has a 107 millimeter cannon. Let's see the penetration values. 172 millimeters. But I just want you to read this, guys. Armored piercing, high explosive with ballistic cap. This round is going to be devastating. What's his BR? Oh my gosh, dude. You know, even though it's 107 millimeter, this thing's gonna one-shot. This thing's gonna one-shot. Okay, let's take this one out and test drive. Okay, here we are, going for the first shot of the day. Let's tag the Panther D. 800 meters, fire one. Destroyed, one shot. Now we did hit ammo. Look at that reload rate too, much better than the KV2. 152 millimeter. Now this will probably be at. Here we. Now, I don't think it's that high, but we're gonna. No, I think it's at this one. Now it is quite long. It is a pretty long reload for 107 millimeter. Look at this. Try for the Yak Tiger way down here. Just hit his track a little bit higher. And the USSR gets 2 new aircraft, and that's going to be the Yak-30 and the Tu-4, or the Russian B-29. So let's preview this right here. Now the whole story of this is that a B-29 had to emergency land in Russian airspace or territory, and the Americans asked for their bomber back, and the Russians were like, no, this is ours now. So what they did is they reverse engineered the whole thing to get it to work, so they can build it and customize it themselves, so they can mass produce it. And they really did mass produce this thing. Now this one's a lot scarier than the B-29 in my opinion. You might be asking why. You guys might already know. We have 23 millimeter turrets. Now how many of those do we have? We have 5. Oh my God, there's 10 23 millimeters on here. Okay, let's go off. Wait, hold on. Let's go X-ray so we can see them all. Okay, so we got. Wait, where are these things at? So we got 2 right here. We got 2 right here. So that's 4. We got 6, 8. I found 4 turrets. Now where is the oh my gosh, here's the other one right here. So we have 10 20 millimeters in total. Let's check this thing out. Oh yeah, let's go to the bomb load real quick. Now the bomb load, we're able to take 4 3,000 kilogram bombs. Jesus. That is so, my God, that is unbelievable. 8 2,000-pound bombs, if you want to call it that. 8 1,500 kill. Like, is this really a documented bomb load? That's so much bombage, dude. All right, let's rip enemy airfields. If you guys see a Tu-4, you know you got a problem because you don't want to engage them because they have all those 23 millimeters. But if you don't engage them, they'll fucking kill your base. So here we go for the bomb drops. Oh yeah, rip spacebar. Now, how much of a bomb delay do we have on? There we go. Rolling thunder. All right, they're all dead. Now let's check out these 23 millimeters. Rip, everybody. If you guys think the IL-28 is annoying with its back gunners and how good people are at using them, this is going to just dominate. So right now, we have 6... Hang on a second. We have 6 23 millimeter shooting. Now, they can't sustain fire as long as the B-29, but you won't need that because these rounds will inflict much more damage than the 50 cals. Now, they have a low... There are some dead spaces with the TU-4, excuse me. Actually, I don't think there are. Okay, we're going with the broadside. Now, I don't know why that back gunner's not turning over here. You see that one on my lower left of my screen? We're still reloading. Now, I don't think this crew has bomber gunner upgrades at all, so just bear with me. Oh, yeah. Okay, reload it. Took us a damn while to. Golly, look at this thing. Oh, this is the new Death Star. New Death Star confirmed. Now let's check out the Yak 30. This one I'm pretty excited about. And battle rating 3.3 that is. Where's our Yak 30 at? Now this gives reasons for everyone who grinded the Yak 15 and Yak 17 line, because now they have a decent jet. Wow, max speed, 1,076 kilometers an hour. That is much faster. Wait, did that just update right there? Much faster than the LA-15. So a whole new mix of an aircraft in the game. Armor. Wow, 80 millimeters of effective armor. Pretty good for head-ons. Now here are the 23 NR23, or here are the 23 millimeters, the NR23s. Now the ammunition we have on board is going to be at. Wow, so it looks like the top 2 guns get 150 rounds and the bottom ones get 70. Oh, okay, well they all get 75 rounds, or just combined. So we have 225 rounds in total with 3 guns. Now the NR23 rounds do fire pretty fast, so you got to be careful. But with these 23 millimeters, you don't need that many to kill. So you have that going. What's up, IS? All right, so next up are the Germans. We have the Raketen Jagdpanzer II, and this one I already made a video on, but here's just a preview of. This one uses 2 ATGMs, SS-11 or SL-11, no, SS-11 French ATGMs. Now, the only downside of this one is that you can't point your mouse in realistic or SB mode to get them where you want to go. You got to use WASD to direct them. Which might be a little bit harder. These are wire-guided missiles. Next up, oh yes, the Stuart Emile. Look at this thing. We got a, is it a K40 on here? Yeah, 128 millimeter K40 cannon. Let's just look at this thing in the hangar. Oh my riddance, man. Top speed, 27 kilometers an hour. Not the fastest tank, but this thing's got some really good depression. We have the Dicker Max depression with a 128 millimeter gun. Let's just go check it out and see what she can do. I want to see what it sounds like. Maybe it's a different sound effect file than the Jagd Tiger or the Mouse. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing is so scary. Now it looks like I can't carry too many rounds. Let's go for that T-34 right there. Has the same sound effect, and that round didn't even detonate. Reload rate is actually fantastic for 128 millimeter. Now let's go with a depression here. That is absurd. That is ridiculous. Look at this guy in the back. He's like, yeah, we're good. Now, I can... Wait, are these all the... Oh my gosh, look how big the charge is and look how big the warhead is. That is amazing. And look at that breach bounce back with the recoil. Now let's see the top speed, 27. Good acceleration though. This is realistic mode. Wow, look at those wheels though. Okay, let's go with the traverse rate. Pretty good on level ground. Now let's see if we can gun down this guy over here. Oh, there he is. He's way far away. Got him down! Beautiful shot. Was easily able to penetrate the side armor of the T-34 at that angle. Alright, next we have the Panzer Kampfwagen 3 Ops B. I don't know where that is. It is a reserve vehicle. Ooh, this is reserve. This is a 1.0 vehicle with a 37mm. That's pretty decent right there. Next we have the KV-2, the German KV-2. This one will be premium. Here she is right here, 2,980 Eagles. It has that awesome cupola. And look at this compartment back here. Let's check its x-ray up a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty much well, not a copy and paste. They were able to retrieve this from the battle and just put on their favorite cupola. Look at that thing. Going to be fantastic for the Germans to have that. And as well as having the KV-2, the Germans now have the first T-34 on their side. So that's going to take a lot of the edge out of 4.0 Germany versus Russia. And people can use the T-34 747. Wow, it's after the name of a Boeing 747 aircraft. Now let's look at the, wow, this thing has a catalog of ammunition. Ooh, that's some shitty penetration. Better, much better. APCR 135. And we have a shrapnel round. Now, what do you guys use shrapnel rounds for? Like maybe like anti-aircraft, or not anti-aircraft. Oh, well, yeah, anti-aircraft vehicles, or maybe some Hellcats. I've never actually used this round in combat, but that thing has a lot of explosive mass on board. Yep, 80mm, 98. Let's just see what it looks like real quick. Does it have that cupola on it? Oh, not fully, but it does have a different cupola. And the camo looks pretty dope too. I love that German beige. All right, next we have the HS-123. Okay, that's on aviation. That's all the tanks that, so the Germany got 5 new tanks added to the German army. Wow, this tree is fucking full as crap. Okay, HS-123. Ooh. It looks like a Falco. Or a CR-42. Oh, no, it does not. Well, it's different. That is a beautiful aircraft. That is gorgeous. Okay, this one has two 7.92mm machine guns at 1,000 rounds, probably 500 per gun. That is a very lovely aircraft. Next, we have an updated model of the Henschel 162, I believe, or is the Heinkel? I always get confused with these things. Won't tell me fully. You guys know in the comments below. And then we have a HE 219er. Now, I believe this was a user-created airplane. So hang on, let me find it real quick. No, I can't seem. Oh, here it is. The HE 219er A7. This was a user-created War Thunder model. I remember flying this thing almost out a year ago, and it actually made it into the game. Whoa, okay, so this thing, let's look at what this thing has to offer. Two 30mm MK108s, two MG151s, and what? It has 4 30mm on board? Where are these things? Holy crap, here they all are right here. Here are... What the fuck? We have 4 30mm down here. Look at that. Here are the we're the 20mm. There's the 20. Now what BR are we looking at? This is a premium aircraft. What's kind of cool is that hopefully this guy who designed or modeled this aircraft, if people buy the premium, he'll be able to he'll get some money from that. 5.7. Let's just take it out in a test flight real quick. Now, can this thing carry bombs? This looks like a night fighter with that radar in front of it. Yeah, no bombs, only guns. Test flight. crazy, man. So with all you modelers out there, please submit your designs to War Thunder. No cockpit yet. Just a beautiful aircraft in general. Look at those back landing gear right there. Look at that front one. Okay. Going for the pitch here. Heavy aircraft. There we go. Gear up. Flaps will stay down for a little bit. And there we go. Get some combat flaps up. Now with, I believe it has, wait. So there are the 20 millimeters up top shooting. Holy mess. This thing has a mean kilogram burst. Now with having those MK103s, this thing will be able to ground pound pretty efficiently. Good gosh. That is a deadly burst. All right, let's go back to the hangar and let's see this thing's top speed on the stat card. And maybe the kilogram burst per second. Okay, so 5.7 max speed, 600 kilometers an hour, which I think outclasses the outclasses the ME410. So a faster ME410 for your ground striking runs. Now the kilogram burst per second. Let's see, where are you? 15.38. That's going to be more than the ME262. I know it makes sense. It has additional 220 millimeters and 430s in total. Mega head-oner right there. All right, next we have, that's it for the German. We have an updated BF-109 B2 cockpit. Now we're on to the Brits. First up, we have the Cromwell, and this one should be premium. The Cromwell RP3. This one has the aircraft rockets on board. Let's go ahead and preview it. Jesus, man. That thing looks nasty. So now you're able to have fun, still fun with the Cromwell and have some explosive firepower to finish your kills. On the dev blog, they're like, yeah, now you have a finisher. Because, so let's say you get their gunner down, you get their driver, they're on fire, you press 4 to finish them, like in Mortal Kombat. Now let's take it out and test drive. I saw on the stream, I was checking out how, I think it was Squire who was launching these rockets. They had a pretty good trajectory. These are aircraft rockets. All right, here we go. Let's just test out the gun real quick. Okay, that works. Okay, let's fire one. I'll be damned. That was fantastic. Okay, let's fire at this Panzer IV. Uh-oh. That's weird how that first one... Yeah, okay, let's aim way up then. Huh. That first one went exactly where I wanted it to. Let's restart. Maybe they don't have that much... Let's see here. Okay, so they're not fitted... Well, that makes sense. Come on. I just had the Calliope in the back of my brain. So, wait. No, these things do go up? Let's see if they traverse at all. No, they are on fixed rails. So how you would use these things are just for close combat. Whoa. It seems like once they get off the rails, they do have a tendency to go up and then back down. So maybe at this range is like the only time you can really use them. Weird. Okay, let's get a little bit closer to this Panther. Because at close range, they go right above the target. Well, let's actually go hug this guy and see if it works. Some very hard rockets to use against the enemy. I think these things were used for like fortifications. Okay, we're gonna hug him. No! Wow, okay, I don't really know if I would really... Yeah, because they're on fixed rails, it's gonna be quite hard to use these rockets. Not the gun, though. The gun's fantastic. Beautiful. All right, let's go back to the hangar. And now, next, we have the STRV-81. This is the British ATGM vehicle or Swedish tank with the SS-11 French ATGMs. It is in a bundle. Here we go right here. And these are pretty fun to aim. Now, the cool part about these ATGMs is that they're launched up and then they track and they get back on target. But after a while, you got to use that WASD to direct them to hit your target. So this is the STRV-81. Next, ooh, we have the Halifax. Now this is a bomber. Here she is. Gorgeous looking. Beautiful British bomber. Only problem is, ooh, we got a quad up here and a quad in the rear. Okay. Ooh, wait, hang on a second. I might be jumping to conclusions real quick. So we have a quad 50 cal somewhere. Let's see. Those look like, no, where are the 50 cals at? Those are the 50 cals. Look at, these are the 50 cals right in the rear. Oh my gosh, look how these, the back turret is armed or resupplied. All the ammo goes down that big conveyor belt fed into all these MGs up here. That is awesome. All right, we got a 30 cal guy right here. We got a, oh man, I bet he's comfortable. And now, any other gunners? No waist or dorsal? Nothing, man. Okay, so we have 4 50 cals in the rear. We'll just take it out for a test flight real quick to see how, just so we can confirm it. Okay, confirm. The top are 30 cals, the rear are 50 cals. So this might be the best British bomber for defensive armament at its BR. The other one might be the Sunderland. Okay, next we have the Wyvern. This thing, I just can't wait to test this thing out. Where are you, Mamma Jamma? Now this one has the, where is it? Oh, is it premium? No, wait, what? Oh, here it is. Okay, it's in a bundle. Beautiful. Now this one has the turbo prop. Look how big that front assembly is for the engine. Now it has the exhaust right here for the turbo prop, and it has contra rotating propellers. Look at the bomb load here. Ooh, this thing's got some nice. Ooh, we can get 16 RP3 rockets, the same ones as the Cromwell uses with the torpedo, so that's pretty cool. Wow, we actually have, so this is a AP missiles here. These might be high explosive missiles. Huh. Gotta do some research on these. Okay, let's just take it out and listen to that engine real quick. Put me on a carrier. Put me on a carrier. Please do it. Oh, yes. I'll be quiet through this whole takeoff procedure. Yes! All right, good. We caught it. All right. Pretty poor carrier landing. Much heavier aircraft than I'm used to landing on carrier decks. You just gotta treat this thing as a jet. Maybe bring it in around 230 kilometers an hour, but that is beautiful sound effects. Pretty cool how the air brake, or oh, hang on. We gotta retract the flaps real quick. Look at the air brakes. Well, these are Fowler flaps, I believe. We're about to respawn though, but here are the, we gotta wait. Air brakes extend? Oh, okay, you can't, I guess you can't really extend them on the deck. All right, let's go back to the hangar. Next for the Brits, that is it. We have the Spitfire Mark 9 updated model. Oh, Japan got some love, excuse me. We have the N1K1JA. Now, where is that thing at? Ah, okay, here it is. It's in the N1K2 lineup. So this is a 5.0 fighter, unlike the 5.7 K2s. Now let's check its top speed. 657. What? Okay, the armament, it's got 4 20 mils and 2 7.7s. Wait, am I reading this right? Because it has, hang on a second. What the foobar? No, this is right. Holy crap, why is this thing 5.0? I have no idea. Okay, and then we have the Key 61-2. I think it's right here. Okay, so this is the Key 61-2. It's got 2 20 millimeters and 2 50 cals on board. Let's go, wait, yeah. Let's go and preview it real quick. Gorgeous fighter, man. Now, I believe this one was based off the BF-109, or at least the inline engine was. So the 20 millimeters are on the wings right here, and the 50 cals are right in the cockpit. So that is going to do it with the dev server overview of 1.59. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. We'll be having some gameplay to come. In the comments below, what you guys can do is vote on the first type of gameplay for the new vehicles that are in 1.59 for me to play out and make a video on. But all right, guys, do me a favor. Have a great day, and until next time, peace out.